GDP over the next 3 years. The report has cited that the report has cited the United States as the only advanced economy that is expected to see a further increase in its debt to GDP ratio over the next 5 years. The IMF has attributed that to President Donald Trump tax cuts and simultaneously increase in spending. So it's the only advanced economy that is expected to see further increase in the debt to GDP ratio. So that 12% that we read up here, on average for America is going to be higher. It's going to increase. Okay, because hey man, the grinding is ceasing in this place, man. All right, people are getting more and more and more in debt. That's why you're seeing more houses foreclosed, more people's cars are being repoed. More credit cards, are being maxed out. People are not paying back their student loans. All these things are happening in this economy. And here you're trying to say that the economy is doing good? Hell no, man. This place is through. It says, according to the IMF, 19 countries have either reached or far surpassed their debt ceilings this year. And it's only May. It says 2017, more than a third of advanced economies had a debt above 85% of GDP. In 2000, the number of advanced countries had reached this level of debt was 3 times lower. So in 17 years, this number has tripled, man. The whole world is about to be in for a financial collapse, man. An economic destruction. Okay? Which is going to lead to wars, man. Once again, as I said in my other video, which is a common saying, all wars are bankers' wars. It's all about money with this devil. It says the IMF said countries should take decisive action to rebuild their fiscal buffers so that they can increase spending during hard times. It has urged the United States, has urged the U.S., whose budget deficit it is expected to surpass 1 trillion by 2020 to recalibrate its fiscal policy so government debt to GDP levels decline over the medium term, which it's not, man. All right. Hey, this place might not even make it to 2020 the way it's going. Okay. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4, 2, verse 5. Also because he transgresseth by wine, his philosophies. Okay. Him going around, okay, pressuring people into his system by way of, financial pressure, or military pressure. Okay. That's how Esau does it, man. With the military and with the finances. He is a proud man. That's right. Neither keepeth at home. And he doesn't. He goes around throughout the world destroying sovereign countries and then putting in central banking system, man. Okay. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. And wherever he goes, he turns it into hell. Just like how this place, America, before Esau got here, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, this was a place, this was a paradise. But now it's fucking hell, man. That's why David said the valley of the shadow of death. It says, and as death, wherever Esau goes, death follows, man. Okay. You can read about that in Revelation, the 6th chapter, and cannot be satisfied. And he can't be. Esau doesn't stop. All right. He's never satisfied with what he got. That's why he's going to all these different countries trying to suck out the natural resources of that country, man. But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Okay, when you go to that word clay, it says what? Heavy, weight of pledges, heavy debts, man. $164 trillion is a heavy debt, okay, which is being spearheaded by who? America, man. All right. Because everybody's using the US dollar, right? More or less. But now you got people going away from this dollar. All right. So all this money, 164 trillion, that's in US currency. But everybody moving away from the currency. What's that? So what's that going to do, man? That's going if the American dollar is not the world currency, that's going to fuck up the American economy But once again, once the American economy gets messed up, it's going to trickle down and mess up everybody's economy, man, because the economy is globally intertwined, man. This is everything's interconnected when it comes to the stocks and the economy in this world. All right. Get this next scripture, James, the book of James, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver is cankered. The rust of them shall be a witness against you, and ye shall and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, and have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, man, which is our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Lord of the armies, man. Okay, the cries of the poor, the needy, the poor in spirit. All right, those cries of the Israelites are going into the Father, man, and that's why he's systematically destroying your system. But really, he put it in your minds to destroy your own system because you think that you destroying the system, you're going to destroy and rebuild. All right, because that's what you said in your mind, that you're going to destroy, but you should. Let me get that in Malachi. All right, you think that you're going to be able to rebuild this, but guess what, buddy? You're not going to be able to rebuild this, man. You're going straight into slavery. Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom Yahweh has indignation forever, man. So your time is up, man. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Your time is up. All right. Your system, you're not gonna recreate your system, man. All right. Yeah, you're gonna implement the chip, make it mandatory, but you're not gonna see the fruits of that, man. Let me get that in Job. It's the book of Job, chapter 20. Start around the 15th verse. It says, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. That's right. Because you got rich off of the blood, sweat, and tears, off of rape, robbery, and murder. Okay, so mainly of the Israelites, as the scripture says, woe to him that got riches deceitfully, man. Okay, and injuries gotten by deceit. Okay, unrighteous dealings. So you got all this riches thinking that you're going to, gather them up for the last days. But nah, all that's going to be vomited right up, man. OK, the riches the forces of the Gentiles is laid up for the saints, man. All that gold and silver that you got in them bunkers and them vaults. All right. All them precious stones. Those are going to the Israelites, man, the elect. OK, starting with the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You going to go and you going to gather them for us, man. OK, but your whole system is through $164 trillion of debt. That's not going to be paid off, man. That's why this economy is going to collapse, man. And it's going to hit the hardest here in America. OK, let me jump. It says that which he labored for shall he restore and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he has oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. Okay, hey, in Esau society, they say that in order to have rich, you need the poor, man. You have to, in Esau's wicked ass capitalistic society, in order for the rich to get richer, they have to oppress the poor. They have to make sure they got poor people. All right. But what? You're going to have to pay for that, man. Verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. Yeah, you're not going to save your kingdom, man. Your kingdom is through. How is the golden city ceased? Babylon ceased, man. Okay. It says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And the fullness of his sufficiency, when you think you're about to, create this new world order and everything's about to go your way, he shall be in straits, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Because you're going to have all these different men, okay, all these different countries. Some of them being your so-called allies, they going to turn on you. Iran, Russia, which all that's brewing up over there in the Middle East, all that's going to turn on you, man. Okay, all these countries going to bombard you with thermonuclear missiles, man, because they've drunken of the wine of the wrath of your fornication. which is your philosophies and your fake ass fiat money. That's why you got all these countries now, going back to using the real money, which is gold and silver, as the means for trading, man. Not this fiat or FRNs that have no value. Okay, but want to bring that out, man. We in them times, man. Okay, this economy's done, man. Okay, it's telling you right here the risk of that are looming on the horizon. All right, we're at the last bit of this economy, man. And this devil knows it. These elites know it, but you regular peons, all right, speaking to you Israelites, I need to wake the hell up, man. That money that you working hard for, yeah, you gotta, money's a defense, but understand that money is not going to have, as a scripture, I'm gonna get that, and I end it with that, okay? Because there's only really one defense, man, and that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, there's really only one defense. Your money is not going to save you in a day. All right here, Proverbs 11:4, richest profiteth not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death, man. So you ain't gonna be able to buy your way out of this hell that's coming, okay? Because your money is not gonna be worth nothing, man. When this economy collapses, your money's gonna be worth lighting a fire to keep your ass warm, because all the lights are gonna go out, man. Okay, but Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect. Once again, feeding the sheep, man. Hey, pay attention and keep watching, man, as Yahweh Shai told us to do. Watch therefore and pray always, man, that we are able, counted worthy to escape